Chapter 20. Testing hypothesis about
Blood busting.
proportions.
Okay.
It's hot.
You know, you try to start your car.
I was taking a big bus today.
Taking 2 vans.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
Ooh, this is an ugly color. It matches my mood.
Are you driving?
I don't know.
I am not driving.
How are they doing right after school?
Yeah.
Okay, then I have to drive. So that's take Jake to baseball.
Okay. Alright, a hypothesis is a working model we adopt temporarily
I'm kind of done with science words and stats.
I've kind of been done since like this part.
we always assume no changes.
Can I spell that?
So, our null hypothesis, which is h sub 0, usually states that there is no change or effect. H sub 0
Sorry, my thing isn't stupid.
is a parameter which is equal to the hypothesized value. For example, h sub 0 is p is equal to 0.20. The alternative hypothesis
I don't like how they turned hypothesis into a verb.
I also did not like that. I just saw that and I was like, what is that?
Bird.
Hypothesize.
Yeah, I'm still on usually states.
contains the values of the parameter that we consider plausible if we reject the null hypothesis. So, for example, with that, h sub a for p greater than 0.20, h sub a for p not equal to 0.20, or h sub a p less than 0.20. I was very sad.
I actually brought my water bottle. That's the big thing.
The standard deviation of the sampling model is standard deviation of p hat is equal to the square root of pq over n.
Hey, another formula. Ha ha ha.
It's the same formula you've been having.
That's sad for me.
Fun fact.
Malchard?
Yes.
Never mind.
That's what I thought.
This is important.
Yeah. Probably it is.
We are trying to see if there is enough evidence to show that our null hypothesis is false. We never prove the null hypothesis to be true. We only show, bless you, that it is false, or there is not enough evidence to show that it is false. So when you think about this, think guilty versus not guilty. And then the keywords that go with these, okay, the guilty aspect of it would be that we reject the null hypothesis. Okay, not guilty would be that we fail to reject the null hypothesis. If we reject, then there is enough, okay, in regards to evidence. Or if we fail to reject, there is not enough evidence. Our calculations will answer the question. What is the probability of getting our observed results or something less likely given that the null hypothesis what?
I was really far
H sub 0 is true. Where are you?
I don't know, but I still have credit with no happiness, so
Happiness.
yeah, I have no idea why. I think that's what I have. But I still have ready with no happiness.
Are you like right here?
No, the next one down.
That's hypothesis.
Yeah.
Not happiness.
Well, I don't know why. But
Guess I should slow down a little bit.
I just started our calculations on answer.
This probability is called the p-value. I'll pause there for a bit. Something to occupy my time. You killed your pig.
That's scary. That's scarier. Like having it just peer over you, like.
It's like
Like, look at this. Yes, that's scary. Are you jealous because you don't have a pig singer?
I have Gerald. Peep Gerald. Oh no.
Also, people in the video can't see that. So I remember there was one video I watched that happened
feel
a
like
few
Little
times
Red
and
Riding
supposedly, and it was really funny when I just heard you guys randomly scream about it.
Is a lemon crisp?
It's a Kit Kat. That's a lemon.
Tastes good?
I like them.
Can you throw me a lemon Kit Kat?
Can you throw me something good?
White
Anything is good. No. White
chocolate.
chocolate. Do you like white chocolate?
Is this even chocolate?
No,
It's a lemon crisp.
it's lemon.
You just said that.
So put past, like in your head, you've got to get past the idea that it's not.
hey, man. You were like,
You got to get past the idea that it's not a normal Kit Kat.
it's not. It's a lemon wafer.
Oh, good.
It's not a Kit Kat.
That's what I was eating that day that I came into the thingy. Lollipop
Fish
now.
eyeballs are weird.
What?
I was just thinking about food.
I want to try.
Things like
Yes.
Where?
Any other color other than yellow.
Is it pink or blue?
She said that one was for the card.
Well, it wouldn't be if it hit Taylor. If I hit Melcher in the head, then it would get him back, but.
Yeah. Just hit him in the head with a pencil. Mrs. Patton scared me today.
She scares me a
No, I
lot.
screamed at her. Well, yeah. She opened the door. No, I opened the door. Somebody opened the door. And I was leaving the lunch to get a book. And as I was,
Maddie,
my day's ruined. As I was on my way there, she opened the door, or I opened the door. We both opened the door, but she was standing there, and I was like, I wasn't expecting her, so I screamed at her. It was very shrill, and then she was laughing at me.
I would too.
What is this?
Ew.
This
I
is
think
why
it's
said my
chocolate.
date.
Ew.
Or root beer.
If it's chocolate, throw it away.
I love chocolate.
No.
It's root beer.
Okay.
Okay, if the p-value
Not a lollipop. I would.
is high,
I'll go. Oh, never mind.
we haven't found
I love this.
anything surprising.
Something about the oink, the cow, the cow, the cow and the red, just like right there. It just doesn't.
What are you talking about? Like, what are the words coming out of your mouth?
The cow. Thank you. The cow and then the red, like behind it, was just kind of like
I didn't even notice the cow.
scary to me. Well, you're not as close to it as I am.
It's like staring right at you.
No, don't do that.
Don't look up now.
If
Just ignore it.
the p-value is low enough, it says we are unlikely
Oh, my goodness.
to see our. Are you behind again?
Yeah, so you said low enough, and I thought you were starting it, but the start is high. So,
Results. If the null hypothesis is true, it may cause us to reject the null hypothesis. If we don't reject, we say we fail to reject. great.
Can we do like a sage green? I feel like that'd be pretty.
Yeah, let me do purple first and then we go.
Purple. I just choose the same colors we use every time.
The reason
Oh no, I have to wait.
of hypothesis testing.
Good?
Yeah, fine.
Same. You're about to get behind
some
again.
letters that just look the same to me.
You're about to get behind again.
I am. I didn't even finish. I don't know why I stopped writing.
1. The hypothesis.
True.
Gerald down.
You lost count.
Well, now he's staring at you.
You know what? Just for that.
I don't want his butt facing you either.
It's not facing me, it's facing Oinker's butt. Like a butt right angle.
State the null and alternative hypothesis.
Is he looking at you?
Not really. But don't really freak me out because I like cows.
His eyes are like weed.
Likes to stare into your soul.
Null hypothesis. We say P is equal to P hat, which is the hypothesized value. Assume no change.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. I had gone to a different one.
The alternative hypothesis, you can say that P is less than P hat, P is greater than P hat, or that P is not equal to P hat. And this is what we are trying to prove. What?
I'm just laughing.
I can tell that.
It says ha.
Alternative hypothesis, alternative hypothesis. Haha. That's the null hypothesis. And cut. Model.
What if Santa Claus went? Never mind.
No, like
Not allowed to talk about that at this school, Maddie.
What if man in the red suit?
If Santa Claus was real, which he's not,
St.
You
Nicholas.
just spoiled it for a little kid watching this video.
what little kid is gonna be what? Sorry, I know you
Little
watched
kid
stats
will be
videos when you
famous.
were little.
I did.
But what?
I
little kid
actually I
is gonna
watched
watch
calculus
stats?
as a baby.
One that wants to learn early, Maddie. And you just ruined Christmas.
My
for them.
children?
Good.
You're like-
Good. If they want to learn this, I think they deserve it. Ruined.
All right, should include.
You have children?
No.
Not you. She said my children.
Yeah, in the future,
Oh.
should the Lord bless me with some. 3, hopefully. Then.
You're gonna be like 5.
No, I'm not.
You have 2 kids and then
Well, my mom says that we should have 12, but
Wait, you just said you want to have.
Well,
No, I'm not
my mom said I should have 12.
eight.
I don't think she understands
You
that.
have to tell your girlfriend that before you do, like get married or anything. Cause like
I know,
8
I don't
kids.
think you want
8.
It's not a lot of kids.
That's 3 more than your family.
That's
Yeah,
also a lot
we
of
don't
money.
have like a lot of kids.
I have me and Brooke.
I have me.
There's 5 of you. 3 and more of you?
Birth, bro.
Yeah.
You have the easy
Yeah.
job.
Are you paying for college?
Yeah,
That's
right?
a lot
Yeah,
of
you're paying for
money.
college for
That's a
8
lot of
kids.
meals. That's a lot of school. That's a lot of college.
You better
That's
be like a lawyer or a doctor or something. Thanks.
Or marry a woman who is.
Or win the lottery like 8 times over. One for
Well,
each kid.
Here's the
Imagine being the lesser kid who only has 1 million. Oh, I guess you would just split all the money evenly, but.
Well, they wouldn't all go at the same time. Unless-
Their birthday, you go to the.
Imagine having.
gas
What would it
station.
be if you had 8? Like 3
Oct-
triplets, octuplets.
Octuplets if you have 8 at a time.
That would be.
I think that would be awful.
I was looking at something on like I don't know Facebook
Yeah,
a long
all
time
over
ago, like a few
once.
years ago, and this
You
one
don't
person
understand.
literally had kids and dressed them all in a different color in the rainbow because they had like 6 kids. That was.
Getting kicked in the groin is worse for a dude than it is to a child.
But no one will ever get to
Childbirth?
experience both.
Yeah. Does a guy ever say, let's do that again?
Yeah, but it's not bringing a life into the world.
Yeah, but it's fatal. Exactly.
I'm confused.
Yeah, just let's.
As my sister-in-law says, sometimes God allows you to forget certain things. That's why she's ready to have another one. And she already has 4. And her husband was done at 3. I'm like, nope, I think you're good at 4. Like, I think 4 is a good number for you.
Well, once you hit 3 and up, you're outnumbered.
I don't want more than like 2.
She was outnumbered with her first one. Her first one is so sassy. She was already outnumbered then. Is that spelled right? Satisfied. Okay, we're gonna go with the
I feel
yes.
like the S looks very similar to the S.
You know what letters I keep on writing the same way? H, N, and U, and V.
And your wife will probably end up
Like, I don't know
being-
how
Yeah.
they look the same, but they do.
Well, okay, just make sure she's gonna agree to that. for
I'm
you.
not gonna.
Okay,
have 8
alright.
kids. I'm not gonna be like, alright, you're stuck with me. forever."
First date. Hey, just FYI, I want to have 8 kids.
Yeah, you just gotta throw
Just
that.
leave it immediately.
Never makes it past the first date.
No, oh sorry, date number 2. So, what'd you major in college? Oh, by the way, I want to have 8 kids.
I'd be like, there's not gonna be another date.
Feel like that second date update. Why did you not talk to him ever again? Because he told me to have 8 kids.
I'm just saying. The dream is 8 kids.
I want like 1, maximum of 2.
That's sad.
No, it's
I
not.
don't think it is.
It's not sad.
That's it.
Yes. It's not
We don't come
boring.
from really large families.
Yeah, I come from like just me, and I kind of like it like that.
Yeah, it is kind of nice.
Yeah,
If I didn't have my siblings, I would like go crazy.
I like.
I would-
all
Yeah,
that.
but then you get all the attention.
Go insane. That's what would drive me crazy. Like, I don't want that.
I will say, when Brooke went off to do something at DC, and literally I was stuck with mom and dad, but we were on vacation.
Maddie,
so
is
it
this
was, what did
is
you
this
want
color
to do?
color good?
And I got to choose everything. We got to do whatever I wanted.
Or do you
What's
want?
the spectrum? What's the spectrum? Not one of them.
Huh?
The spectrum.
You're boring.
I'm not born. I have 4 siblings.
Can I pick it out?
I said boring, not bored.
Yeah.
This is so exciting.
Hello,
This
guys.
is for calculator material.
What's for calculator material? How
The
does
color
this
you're
You know
picking.
which one wants to put, like, you
How do
have
you-
to
how do you make it
choose
darker?
Which one you wanted to do?
Go
I mean,
toward
later.
the.
Would you just always all do something new?
What the actual heck?
It's
Okay.
like, yeah, well,
It's like you can't get the.
I'll take violet, if
This
I
too.
do something. I have to take ginger.
I don't know. Oh.
I couldn't figure it out. All right.
I've always wanted at least like one other symbol.
Or well, I
One.
guess
I have
it's not
only wanted
exactly
one
the-
other symbol.
I don't.
I'm good with
Why?
these.
one proportion.
Did you forget? Did you forget how many siblings you had?
I I'm not
Z
included as a sibling
test.
myself.
On your calculator, it's written as 1 prop Z test. Notice, it's not 1 prop Z interval, it's 1 prop Z test.
Guys, it has colors on the calculator. That's the one that I was trying to hit earlier. That's I hit test instead of interval. Trying
And
to
then
hit
she's
interval.
like, "What is this?"
Why are the colors?
The null hypothesis is P is equal to P0. The test statistic
Mine don't look like zeros. They look too much like an O.
Z is equal to P hat minus P0, oops,
That could be a problem, Taylor.
over the standard deviation of P hat. The standard deviation of P hat is equal to the square root of P0 Q0 over N. And we use the normal model to obtain a p-value.
What's this thing? What's underneath the little Z thingy? Like SD what?
P hat. I was thinking you've been very quiet over there, Brooke. Are you okay?
I'm good. It's been a rough day. No, just it has for me. Chilling.
You look comfy.
I'm comfy. And I'm truly not in one of the greatest of all moods, so I think you'd rather. Any reason or no? No.
Just Brooke.
Yeah. That N doesn't look right.
All right. 3 is mechanics.
Oh man.
Calculate the
You're
p-value.
still on that.
Yeah. Using the appropriate test.
Is this like the last point?
Nope.
Exciting. So we're doing stuff after the 3?
4. Conclusion
Is this the last one?
of these. But there's still more notes to go with it. Make
I'm good. I just.
a statement based on the p values and state either reject or fail to reject the null hypothesis always in context. Be sure to answer the actual question that began the testing procedure.
That could be a problem. I was writing, and then all of a sudden my iPad glitched, and it took me back to the home screen, and I don't think it saved it. It did not. All my notes are gone.
Do you need my notes?
Wait. I got it. I think I found it.
How did I put it against the answer?
Oh, I did already write this sentence before it went out, so that's interesting.
It is usually good to include a confidence interval
You good?
with the conclusion.
It's cold in
I'm mediocre. You
I'm a little
look
bit
at your
warm,
iPad.
Actually, so. Oh.
I didn't want you to accidentally click the button while you weren't paying attention.
The undo button would have been sad.
Especially if it deleted
I
everything.
genuinely probably would have cried at that point because we're almost there, and I think that would push me over.
Alright, alternative hypothesis.
Ugh, that also might push me over. How far behind are you?
Usually good.
Not bad.
Think about
What color is that?
maroon.
Sorry.
Each test, do you want to know if there's any change, an increase, or a decrease? And then respectively, I'm going to draw a picture for each of those.
Are you kidding? It's the last thing we have.
Almost.
Okay, then I'm fine with it anyway.
Oh no.
How big are these things? That's it.
There's 3. I thought I got 3 of them.
Man, I thought we were doing like the tan line, like the curve.
You mean sine?
Sine.
Cosine?
Cosine line. And not the tan, because those are a bunch of squiggles. Oh, like that. It's like, oh, vectors. Like, I'll do
P0,
two.
P0. Alright, so the first one we're going to do for the alternative is that P is not equal to P0. The second one is going to be P is greater than P0.
I haven't even drawn it.
Third one is going to be P is less than P0.
They all really suck.
So first scenario,
How do you draw that?
like so. Second scenario, like so. And third one,
Cool, that was easy.
huh?
That was easy.
The first one is what we call two-tailed.
Oh man, I don't know how to rough root enough.
This one is called right-tailed.
Actually, the next one's called left hand.
And bingo, left-tailed.
Who knew?
Brooke did. These two are one-sided.
The other one is double-sided. Who knew?
Two-tailed. And then the last note, a one-tailed test will reject the null more often the one-tailed p-value is half the two-tailed p-value.
Is that the last thing?
Right at the top.